What is up, everybody? This is Lyle, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. I am coming at you from the Pilot in Rome, Texas. Now, of all the good truck stops in Texas, how did I end up here? Well, my clock is killing me right now. I got 3 hours and 46 minutes left on my 70, and I am only getting back 3 hours and 39 minutes tonight. I have about 300 miles to go to my first drop, and I haven't even calculated the miles to my next drop. So my 70 was becoming an issue. I started driving. I only put in about 285, well, let me see, 285 miles this morning. And rather than drive through Fort Worth, Texas at 7:30 in the morning, I figured it would probably be best for me to stop short and then get up tonight about 11 o'clock and then finish out the rest of these 300 miles to get to my first drop. I just thought that the way my clock was looking, that I just couldn't afford to take the chance of getting in any rush hour traffic or anything like that. So I'm not 100% familiar of this area. I know Dallas is like crazy. Fort Worth, you know, I've drove through there before. It may not be as bad as Dallas, but still can get held up in there. So as much as I hate driving 300 miles into a load, that's kind of the only way I felt like my 70 wasn't going to become a bigger issue than it was. So I was able to keep high speeds throughout the majority of the nights, at least by prime standards, you know what I mean? But I did hit a few, little towns where I had to back it down to like, 45, 50, somewhere in there. So, once I get these 2 drops off, I'm going to need to immediately go somewhere and shut down till at least midnight before I can get any other loads. Then from there, I'm sure they'll be trying to get me out to Springfield, or at least that was what I had requested, because I'm starting to hear people tell me my truck is in, and the guy that's going to be driving my truck sent some pictures of the truck, so he seems to be happy about the situation, so that's always good. I'm sure that he's going to appreciate the leather wrapped steering wheel, the leather heated and cooled seats, the disc brakes, the upgraded headlights and all that. So hopefully we can get out there running and stop this bleeding, because it's just been back to back to back lately. Just little stuff, but expensive. One thing I'm wondering when I'm sitting here, there's a guy that he just pulled out, but he's in an old Pete, probably about a 96, 389, something like that. And I've been sitting here for about myself almost 4 hours. I just woke up from a little bit of a nap, and he's been idling that truck the entire time. Now, this is not idling wet. This is not cold, and it's not hot to where you'd need the air conditioner on or anything. And I'm just wondering, how much fuel is this guy wasting and engine hours he's putting on that truck? I don't know. It just seems like a waste of money. Not only money now in fuel, but money. Well, actually, it's about a 2006. I don't know why I said 90. I think I said 96. I think it's about a 2006. It's not quite new, but just a little bit more wear that I would be putting on a truck just sitting around. So that is it. I'm kind of unfamiliar with running out in Texas. I figure if I leave at 11 o'clock tonight, I got 300 miles to go. So if I was able to just maintain 60, that's 5 hours. My appointment's at 5:30. So if I gave myself an hour and a half extra to get there, I could probably just post up there and kind of wait. Because I don't want to get there too close to 5:30 either. I want to get there before any early morning rush hour traffic hits or anything like that. So if I have to sit a little bit, that's fine. I think that my other drop is about 20 miles away, but it's 20 miles away closer to Houston. So my first drop is in a place I've never heard of, Missouri City, Texas. So if I could pull this one off, I mean, I'm beginning to question this, but we're going to find a way to make it work. But just wanted to stop by, give that update. Yeah, all these nice little truck stops out here. I wish I had more time on the load, because, you know, they had a lot of nice little truck stops. You know, I like them little off-brand ones, but they had a lot of these little truck stops that either had Mexican restaurants kind of built into them or barbecue restaurants built into them. And they actually had either a Pilot or a Flying J maybe about 30 miles away that had a barbecue place in it, but I wanted to get as far as I could get without getting... This was literally about the closest I could get to Fort Worth without actually being affected by Fort Worth traffic. So maybe I can get lucky on the way out of here. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys stopping by. No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. As always, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.